It's Kruella,
And Kennedy.
and this is a Peelerz podcast.
Weird degenerates with daddy issues. Welcome back to the Peelerz podcast. I am in an excellent mood today, and that's the best part about depression is the manic that comes with it. So I'll probably be crying in an hour, but for now, this is going to be a good episode.
That'll be stable.
Yeah.
Super stable of us. You did promise the other day when we were filming that you would cry.
We'll see. See how it feels.
We were like filming our YouTube video, and you showed up and you're hungover and you threw up 5 times. And I'm like, okay, we're about to start. I'm like, yeah, you're like, okay, I'm just gonna go outside and cry real quick. I'm like, who has it controlled that well? She went outside, lit up her smoke, cried a little bit, and she's done. Yeah. That's it. That's all.
I had to have a good cry sesh. I've been having like about an hour a day cry sesh, and then I pick myself up and I'm like, all right, you got this. You're bad.
You bad bitch.
You're bad.
You wiping away the tears. You a bad bitch.
Yeah, like I'm going through my 75th breakup with the same person.
Yeah.
Woot woot. But
I think you're on 76.
yeah,
I
about
was
that.
counting last night, and like makes more sense because like it's like twice a week, and then
But honestly, it's like so relieving. I feel like I got rid of like a hemorrhoid, like a pain in your ass. Like, it's
Do you think it's gonna be final this time?
I think so, because like I'm the one who's kind of walking away. Like,
Yeah. I think he was just too chicken to finally end it, so like he was definitely taking it out on you.
100%. Like I just kind of look at it now, like how badly he was treating me, and I'm like, oh my god, like
He was just trying to push you the fuck away.
Yeah,
and had
'cause,
no
like,
better coping mechanism.
right?
Than to do so.
Like, I'm not a dog. I know he treated his dog better than me. Like,
She was a pretty cute dog.
he does have a cute dog.
Yeah.
I miss her. Oh well.
That's the hardest part, actually. Like, I don't creep my exes, but I do, like, my one ex has an account for his dog, and I still follow it, like, all the time. All the time. I want to see what the fuck he's up to. He's so cute.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm just going to drive by the house and, like, see if I can see the dog in the window.
Knock on the window, make her bark, and then run away. She's okay. She's okay. I know she's okay.
He has cameras in his house. Like, who the fuck is in my backyard, like, playing with my dog?
Wearing all black.
See him at the gym. He's like, he's not home right now. Leave. Oh my god.
Only wait at the gym until he's there. Oh my god. Psycho shit.
Coast is clear. I can go pet the dog. She just sees me on camera like fucking nylons on my head. Paper bag.
It's like that rumor when the dick is so good that it drives the girl crazy. It's not actually true. Like, if you want a girl and you want to get laid, fucking get a cute ass dog. Yeah. We'll be fangirling over that way longer than we'll be fangirling over your cock.
Oh, but
Yeah.
man, this breakup brought some good things to my life.
Yeah.
I was
Some good here.
like, good. Here, I'll show you.
Okay. Oh, it's a toy, not a wiener. Dang it.
It comes with
It comes with a nice satin satchel.
So when you obviously the first thing you do when you
Go through a
go
breakup.
through the breakup is you get drunk and you go on Amazon. Actually, I was scrolling through Facebook, and I'm actually gonna read this review for this toy because this is what made me buy it.
Can I start the vibration, like, while it's in the bag? Can I feel the vibration while it's in the bag?
So there's this like Facebook fucking post kind of going viral. Yeah, kind of going viral, and it's like Jesus. I like that sound. It makes me happy.
Sounds like a helicopter.
It's kind of going viral because it's really funny, and of course, so I decided that I guess it's not gonna open the fucking post.
How do I make the clit sucker start?
You can take it out of the bag.
Is this the clit sucker?
We'll take it out. Why is it still in the bag?
Because I don't want to get germies on me.
Oh, here.
I don't know where your dick's been.
So, anyways, long story short, got drunk, ordered this off Amazon, and it came in today. Look at it.
Oh, just today?
Just today.
Oh, that's why you're in such a good mood. I'm like, if it's keeping you that happy for this long, Jesus Christ.
No, I think that's why I'm in such a good mood. So, yeah. So, it like, this thing goes in you. Like, this is your vagina hole.
Show the camera.
Oh, yeah, sorry. This thing goes in, and then this is your clit. It goes like...
And here's your G-spot.
Yeah. Anyways, long story short, I haven't came that hard in a very, very long time.
Yeah. Were you like fucking... Were your toes dislocating and stuff like that?
I think I like happy cried for a bit. I was just laying there, and I just like wanted to cuddle it after, and I was like, oh my god.
Maybe what if all those love spells we've been doing just brought that to our lives?
I feel like, yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
Just backfired. I just did one on myself. Like, I'm like, because it's true. I don't know. I've been in like such a self-positive fucking mood lately, and I honestly think it's just like reaching my breakup point with somebody that I wasn't meant to be with.
Was there like a defining moment? Like usually everyone has their like when to walk away moment. When do you feel
Well,
that was?
when I asked, like, I'm just gonna straight up say it. I asked this person who's going away for 2 weeks. I was like, "Am I gonna hear from you? Or are you gonna ghost me for 2 weeks?" And he just sends me a shrug, and I'm like,
That's so
that
mean.
is just like how I was treated in a nutshell for the past like few weeks. I don't know like what happened, but like it was just not cool. Like, oh, it's just so nice. Not like, I mean, I'm still crying a little every day because it's still fresh.
Yeah.
But it's so nice to not like have to look at my phone and like worry about like, is this person gonna message me? Like, I don't know.
I've noticed such a change in you too. Like even when it comes to like podcast ideas and stuff like that, you seem more like vibrant and excited instead of like dreading when you're gonna go home and have to fucking deal with this asshole, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just,
You're a different person. It's nice.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really nice. And I mean, I feel like I've been working on myself for a while, even with this person, but now I'm just like, oh, the possibilities are endless.
Oh God, and like
Bitch got a new weave.
once you're not worrying about how your actions affect him and his actions affect you, you can just worry about how your life is affecting your life.
It's the
Yeah.
summer of butt stuff in hot tubs.
Oh my God, yeah, and there's so many
100%.
hotties in this fucking city. There is. I'm gonna get murdered by Crazy Craig for saying that there's other hotties, but
Oh my God.
yeah. So, yeah, you found a new little thing to get you off. I found a new little thing to get me off too. He is a live human though. He's a lot louder than that as well. But he does make my phone go off that much because he's fucking crazy. So this guy, I've known him for like 2 fucking weeks, and he like was acting like he knew me. This is another good like topic for fucking when to walk away. When to walk away. When they get fucking crazy, run. Like seriously, he was sending me screenshots of my own Instagram account after knowing me for 9 days, and he's seen that the same person was commenting on my stuff, and he's seen that I also was following him because he's my friend and I've known him for fucking years. So he's freaking out about like, oh, this must be your ex. Like, how could you let him flirt with you like this and this and that, and how disrespectful it is to him, even though we've been seeing each other for 9 fucking days. Blowing up my phone, like text going off every 2 seconds. I had to leave it in the back because I was in the middle of a buyout. And just like, once I had to end it with him, he's so shocked that like I couldn't understand why he felt like that. And I was like, no, I understand that like you're jealous. Jealousy happens, whatever.
Yeah.
But you can't speak to someone like that. You were swearing at me, you're telling me to fuck off, calling me insulting words and all this. And like, dude, you got to understand that that's not how you deal with a problem. He's like, yeah, but if you understand how I felt, then it kind of excuses the actions. I'm like, what's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? And like, great dick. But I think his dick is actually so good that he made himself crazy. Like, even as he was walking out last time, he's like, tell me whose dick is the best. And I'm like, do you want me to say yours? He's like, yeah, if you don't, then I'm never coming back. Literally, he said that. And I was like, you're not going to have that kind of power over me. Sorry. He's like, you'll never see me again then. And so far I haven't. So
Oh my God.
I know. I was like, that's fine. I'm like, we agreed to be fuck buddies after all of this drama. And if you can't do that emotionally, then that's fine. Bye.
Yeah, as your pit bull and best friend, I do not allow you to see this person anymore.
I
so.
know. It started so good too. Like, it started with like flowers, and he brought me dog treats for all my dogs, and he like was training them and stuff like that. He like trying to be that boyfriend material, then just wanted to be my fuck buddy, and then just had a fucking psycho reaction when I wasn't completely his.
Ugh,
I even jokingly was like, I'm gonna out crazy him, and I messaged him. I was like, you're right, babe, I'm gonna quit my job. And then he just didn't respond. I was like, you gotta equally be crazy back, come on.
Well, fuck, man. When we go to the show this weekend, we're going to Pumpkin Drublic, by the way. I guess by the time this episode airs, it's gonna be over, but that's okay.
But then we'll have our husbands by then.
Yeah, because there's gonna be so many hot fucking dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited, and like all the mohawks and the dreads and the tattoos.
Punk show. It's gonna be so fun.
Leather. Ooh, daddy.
Ooh, leather.
Leather. I'm gonna hand out my number to so many dudes. I don't care if they're even fucking friends. I'm like, yo, you cute. You cute too. Whoever gets me flowers first gets my heart.
See, that's my issue though, is I don't know, remember when like in Fort Mac when you dared me to give that guy my number and I couldn't even speak to him? I was like, just handed him my number.
Yeah.
So I didn't hear from him.
You didn't hear from him at all?
No.
Oh fuck.
Would you have texted me?
Yeah, you did though. Like the way you walked up to him, you're just like head down. You like shoved your fucking paper at him and then ran away. I'd be like, is this for a drug deal or like what's happening?
See, I gotta work on like my self-confidence though. Like I feel like being in such a toxic relationship for so long, I just hated myself.
I know, yeah.
Nobody will ever love me. I'm garbage. But you know what?
That's how toxicity works. Yeah, like they want you to feel like that. They want you to be in their fucking control. It's fucking super fun.
Go buy a big floppy hat tomorrow, like one that makes me look like I've just attended my husband's funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It's gonna be like my thing for the summer. I'm gonna have a different floppy hat for like every day.
That reminds me of something we did the other day. Ouch.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna get this out as soon as we possibly can. We're just learning how to edit videos now. But we've been recording some YouTube videos, and the last one we did, the one where she was crying outside, we got our like biggest buffest security guards to do our makeup. And then with this horrific makeup, like my eyes looked like they were drooping down, and that I had bronzer here for some reason, and like I had this weird mustache, and people were looking at us. Your highlight was psycho, like it looked like it had silver rubbed all over your face.
It looked pretty good.
Because you have your lashes done. They glued my lashes like halfway on my eyelid. So we went to Value Village and did a fashion show, and we made each other like 3 looks. And all of them seemed to involve like a floppy hat with mine. It was amazing.
That was so fun. And then the girl, when she's like, because we bought a couple of things, and like the girl at checkout, I feel like I made her so uncomfortable because I like, our friend like Jasmine came with us, and I looked at her and I was like, I wanted to embarrass her, and I was like, I'm so happy I let you do my makeup today. And the girl was like trying to like compliment me. She's like, oh yeah, like that's a really nice smoky eye. Poor girl.
Like,
yeah,
what do you like about it? And she's like, I like the colors. I was like laughing as we're walking away from her. Poor girl.
Oh
Poor
my
fucking
god.
girl.
We're gonna embarrass ourselves so much. Summer's gonna be so fun.
It was very fun. Yeah. I ate like a fucking cheeseburger right after. Got my lipstick everywhere. I had no way to touch it up because they weren't there to touch it up for me.
It's gonna be the summer of like patio drinks and leapfrogging on dicks and embarrassing ourselves in public.
Leapfrogging on
dicks.
I'm vowing now that I'm actually not gonna have a lot of sex or quick sex. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm gonna be more freely open when it comes to sex, because like not going for so long and then you get good dick, you get attached to it. And like I'm so glad I didn't get attached to Crazy Craig. Like,
order this.
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably do the same thing he does. It's nice like finally getting an orgasm from a man though. That was fucking dope. But not worth the fucking crazy, that's for sure. Like, you making me come is not worth me being sitting at work, like, reading your text for 2 hours, being like, what the fuck? How do I fix this? When there's no way of fixing it.
I feel like
just run.
I've been making so much more money at work lately. Just, like, being single and not having this headache and, like, not being depressed and staring at my phone all the time. I just leave my phone upstairs and, like, I feel I'm still really angry too, and I feel like the like angrier I am at men, like the easier it is for me to make money, because I just like stare into their fucking souls. I'm like, give me your fucking wallet. And they're like, okay.
It's so true though. Yeah, I've actually had a few good weeks in a row. I'm having a good time. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I fucking love this summer actually. They like the podcast, the friends we're making, the places we're going. We're gonna start partying with the Danger Cats. That's gonna be
yeah, you have to take us with you places. We're like your children. You like can't leave us at home.
No, you can leave her with me. I'll just be equally as drunk.
Yeah, you just like, we can't like leave us at home. Like, can't just lock us in the bathroom and go for your fucking wherever you're going.
Locks us in our kennels at like the booth where we can sell t-shirts. They have to slide the money through the cage. Go work your way up, ladies. Okay.
Selling t-shirts is just such a fulfilling job.
I used to sell shirts. I was also a body piercer, but yeah, the selling shirts part sucks. So we have we're talking about exes, new exes, but what about exes that fucking randomly decide to pop up in our fucking lives when we're having a good time? Have you had that recently?
Who was the last ex that popped up? Yeah, the only ex that kind of pops up for me sometimes is like my old one, who like will randomly text me like asking me for money sometimes.
Because you owe him money or because he's broke?
I don't know. He claims he claims that I owe him money for like some things, but I'm just like, no, like, buddy, you don't text me like years later.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Do it when it's appropriate. Why do you have a list?
yeah, I don't know. I have like a few random ones once in a while that'll like message me and be like, oh, like they'll like want to fuck or something, but I'm just like, no, like these are all these guys that I thought I would never get over, and I'm like, no, I'm over you.
Yeah. I was actually thinking when Crazy Craig was talking to me about how we shouldn't be in a relationship, and I was like, duh. I was like, the only time I've had a connection this strong, this quick, his name is Michael, and you're actually going to be working in his city next week, which is even funnier. It's almost like things are lining up.
I will burn his house down for you. Yes.
He really didn't break my heart that much. He was in the same spot, like not over his ex and just trying to move on with someone hot. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
But he had, after Crazy Craig had talked to me, he randomly fucking calls me up a year later. We dated for 2 weeks. Like, we knew each other for, I think, 4. Dated for 2 weeks. That was it. It was a very ugly ending because he was accusing me of sucking all his friends' dicks, and I didn't know any of them. It was weird. It was the weirdest thing ever. He said that he brought me up to one of his friends who was 17, and that he got super weird when my name was brought up, so that means I was sucking him off or something. I don't know. He went crazy.
Why do you attract so many dumpster fires?
I don't know. Like, even the crazy customers, like, they're all just, like, fucked in the head. Like, calm down, guys. That Taylor Swift song. Hey, guys, calm down. So he contacts me and wants to apologize. And I'm like, this is so weird. Maybe Crazy Craig actually planned it. Like, maybe they're in the same line of work or something. Because, like, that was weirdly lined up.
Maybe.
And he was telling me he wanted to apologize. And I was like, because he heard that I was talking about him on the fucking podcast. Here I am talking about you on the podcast, Michael. You fucking suck. You're a loser.
Yeah.
Okay. So what this guy did is he was dating his ex the whole fucking time he was dating me. And he was convincing me that I was a psycho bitch if I allowed her to follow me. So he said, to make sure she doesn't follow you, you have to block her now. And I was like, okay. I'm like, if she's that crazy, I'll block her. And it turns out he's just dating her the whole fucking time. So he's acting like a crazy, crazy fucking psycho because apparently his ex was sucking their dicks, not me. And it was taking it out on me. So we ended it, whatever. It was ugly. He was literally calling me a slut and a whore and a liar and like screaming at me. I was on speakerphone in the change room so that the girls could hear what the fuck I was hearing because I couldn't believe it. Dumped him. He comes to me to apologize. Right? He comes to apologize, but he doesn't want to apologize unless he can see me after work.
Ugh, God.
I know. So
the audacity.
Yeah. He tries calling me a few times while I'm at work, and then he stops contacting me, and I was just basically like, if you were just planning on, like, trying to apologize and get laid as you were heading through Edmonton, like, that's not gonna fucking happen. And as I said that, he unfollows me on Instagram. He stops fucking contacting me completely. And I was like, fucking told you. I bet Crazy Craig set the fucking up or some shit with his fucking crazy psycho powers because he's crazy. But yeah.
Who knows?
That blew my mind because, like, I don't get what kind of games that man was trying to play with the apology and everything like that.
If he comes into the club, I'm going to fart on his leg.
You should. Oh, but he sent me a picture. Oh my God, I want to get your reaction on this. This is going to be the majorest burn. So I was like, I don't even believe that this is him. Why would he message me a year later and want to apologize? So I'm like, send me a picture. And guess what?
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
He looks awful. He looks so bad. Like, he looks like, oh my God, he looks like he has a really bad, like, drinking problem or something. I kind of feel bad for making fun of him like that, but, like, fix your fucking hair. What are you wearing? How is that? You're trying to woo me over with that picture? His eyes.
He looks like Tyler.
His eyes are doing this. He looks fucked up. He's doing this, and his hair is frizzy. His beard is untamed. He looks gross as fuck. And I'm like, that's how you're trying to woo me over? Like, he looks so drunk. He looks so drunk that he doesn't look like he's pursing his lips right. Like, you know how you do this? He looks so drunk that he looks like he's doing this. Oh, cool. I really believe that apology is real. Like, just fucking back off. You hear your name on the fucking podcast and you don't want to actually apologize for your actions. You just want to try and get laid. You're going to be blasted. Fuck you, Michael. Fuck what you did to your ex. You're a piece of shit. You should not be dating anyone ever. And I bet she was a lovely girl and you used both of us. You're garbage. You're garbage.
You are garbage.
You're garbage.
You're garbage.
Oh my God. Let's talk about something more fun.
Right. Speaking of crazies, let's talk about crazy customers. I have an old one that listens to this podcast, and he seems to think that I talk about him a lot, but I feel like this guy is just so not there that he thinks he's my ex or something. I don't know. But here's your 5 minutes of fame, dude.
Give him a good name. Just crazy customer, crazy insane.
Kyle's a good crazy
insane
name.
Ian.
That's a knee slapper. Yeah, I don't know. Crazy Kyle, whatever.
Crazy Kyle, whatever.
Crazy Kyle, whatever.
Yeah.
So this guy had the audacity to send me a video on Snapchat of some girl sucking his dick once, like, and I was like, what the fuck? Like, I already thought that was weird. Then somebody who knows him, like her husband works with him, told me that this guy was telling everybody that the girl in the video was me. Like, I'm sorry that I would never go near you or your gross penis with a 10-foot pole, but like telling people that something like that happened doesn't make it real, you fucking idiot. Like, ugh. And then like has the audacity to fucking ask me last night to go for dances or if he can buy me a drink. Like, stay the fuck away from me.
Did you meet him at the club and everything too?
Yeah.
So he's definitely just 100% a customer.
Yeah. I let him take me shopping once. But we went bowling and I let him take me shopping, but it was like me and my friend. So yeah, for some reason he like thought that we were like gonna be in a relationship, and then
fuck,
yeah,
what the hell?
Yeah. So like, here's like, this is the only time I've ever talked about you on the podcast, dude, but like,
this is 100% the only time, because I know your first name and I know the first name of the guy we are always talking about, and you are on both sides of the fucking alphabet. Like, she's not talking about you.
Yeah.
She's not talking about you. Now she is.
Yeah.
Don't get that wrong.
But that's your 5 minutes of fame, and like, now everyone can just know how stupid you are.
Yeah, get a grip. Everyone. Fuck, man.
Like, yeah. Don't, like, especially, like, trying to, like, spread those rumors around and shit in that industry. Like, don't try to fucking tarnish my name or, like, give me a bad reputation because, like, you're butthurt that, like, you would never have a chance with me. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, that's how this industry works. You're a customer.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of customer and dating, breaking that boundaries, it's harder to do while at work. And, like, just like Crazy Craig, I actually met him at work, which I feel like is the worst way to meet someone, really, because they have a different opinion of you. When they meet you as a real person versus as a stripper, they're going to always think that you're a real person before you're a stripper, but when they meet you as a stripper, they're just thinking that you're always that stripper.
Yeah.
And it's fucking annoying, and, like, it's the hardest to train someone out of that, you know, thought process that you're just hustling them the whole fucking time, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, like, there's times in the club where we want to approach someone, we want to ask for their number, and, like, literally we have not found the secret way, but, like, my way is always be like, I think you're cute, can I give you my number? Yeah. Hi. Maybe that's something you guys can message us about. Like, if you were at the club and a stripper was actually hitting on you, how would you know it's real? How would you know it's real versus the hustle? Is there something we could say or do that make it believable?
Yeah.
Or I think there's a million ways to hustle, though, so no matter which way they're going to tell us, there's going to be a hustle like that too.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I find that 100% true. That's a good point. Like, lots of guys think that you're just trying to hustle them. Like,
you could be like, I like you 100%. Here's my number and everything. And they still won't believe you.
Yeah. I gave a customer last night my texting app number because I wanted him to take me shopping today, but
didn't work out.
It didn't.
I hate that. I had so many guys, just like the other few weeks, I was with Jasmine a lot, and like all the guys were promising to take us shopping, and I like that way better because I'll never go alone, right? Like, just like how you wouldn't. So I'm like, thank God, like, he's asking two of us to go shopping, so it's not awkward, and like I'll have a friend with us, and none of them, dude, like, why even offer? You already got us the buyout. We're happy. Get us a shot or something. But like, promising to take us shopping, you're just gonna be dealing with our texts all day tomorrow, and it's gonna be annoying for you.
Oh, I want to talk about the funny buyout that I had last night.
Yeah.
So the club that I'm working at this week, they could sell floor time. So floor time essentially it's like a host buyout. So you don't do dances. So it's a little bit cheaper for the hour, but you just sit with them on the floor and like drink with them essentially, because like what else are you going to do? Because it doesn't include dances.
Mm-hmm.
So I go talk to this guy and he's like, hey, I just want to like hang out with you for a couple hours. And I was like, okay, well, buy some floor time. And then I was like, if you buy floor time, I'll have drinks with you. Like, I wasn't planning on drinking, and then it's 1 a.m, and then I decided, so he bought an hour and a half of floor time. And then I'm like, let's play how drunk can I get in an hour? Drunk enough to pass out sitting up on my couch with chips in my lap. All my lights on in my clothes. So that was a fun game, but This guy, he's just no shame. He's like, I'm wearing my shirt inside out because I haven't changed it in 5 days. And I'm like,
oh, and you had to be near him.
he didn't even smell bad. He kept calling me babe. He's like, he's showing me all the pictures of his phone. He's like, here's my wife and kids, babe.
Babe.
Baby. Yep, just say babe. He's like, now show me the pictures in your phone, babe. And I'm like, no, man, there's way too many pussy pictures in there.
Way too many butt plugs.
Way too many buttholes.
In everything.
I'm like, here's my dog. He's like, cool, babe. Cool. Here's my car, babe. This is my son, babe. Here's my son's boxing, babe. Here's my wife, babe. Isn't she hot, babe? I'm like, yeah.
Oh god. We actually had a customer come in and he took me and Jasmine for a dance, and you know what he said? He looks at me and he just like so dead faced, just like, how much to fuck the tattooed one? And Jasmine was like, excuse you? He's like, how much to fuck the tattooed one? So then I immediately started dancing like in the curtain. I was like barely letting him see me. He got mad. He got mad and stormed out, but as he was storming out, he stopped and he came back. He pointed us in the face and he said, my wife is so much hotter than both of you. And we're like, okay, you just offered to give me money so you could be inside me. And yeah, got really offended when I said no. And then every time he'd walk around the stage, he would tell Jasmine how much hotter his wife is than us. Like, I would specifically walk away. And she got so mad. I'm like, dude, you gotta make dad jokes and those opportunities. She was just like, oh, fuck you. Like, why would you come pay for a stripper if your wife is so hot? No, never use that excuse. Look him in the eyes and say, yeah, your wife may be hotter than me, but your dad dicks is like way harder and he doesn't even need Viagra. Like, fucking slap him in the face with that insult.
I'm sorry, I don't think it's like legal to marry objects yet, so I don't think you married your fleshlight, dude. Like, stop with the fantasies here.
Yeah, he was fucked. Ugh, what a dick. What a dick.
Don't be dicks to us. We're just there trying to make a living. Like, don't be mean.
Yeah.
God, we have feelings too.
So did this toy make your pussy swell up?
No, it didn't. Oh, you want to touch it?
Yeah.
I sanitized it. I just missed a spot.
One time she came to the gym and I was like, hey, were you at blah blah's house? And she's like, how'd you know? I was like, because you got jizz in your belly button. She did. She was wearing a crop top. It was so fucking funny. Like, a little bit of it was still wet.
I forgot about that. Or do you remember when you let me, I was like, can you bring me some gym pants? And they had I never wear underwear to the gym, and they had a huge fucking hole in the crotch, and I was like doing the splits on like the fucking mats, and my pussy lip just comes out, and I'm like, what?
How have we not been kicked out of the gym?
Everyone gets a show.
So I was talking about pussy swelling for a reason. That seems like it makes something swell.
It actually cares about pleasuring me, this thing. That's why I'm never going to let it go.
It like kisses you goodnight and stuff.
Yeah, and
brings
it like
flowers.
cares about my orgasms. It cares about my pleasure. It doesn't just jizz in my belly button and throw a towel on me and
it doesn't just ditch in my
go
belly
take
button.
a shower.
Fuck. So I had the opposite problem with Crazy Craig because yes, he was good in bed. He had slapped my ass so hard so many times that like I had welts on my ass and had to go to work. I hope fuck they're gonna hear this and be like, I knew it. That was not from sitting on your makeup case. But like I had to go to fucking work and my ass hurt to sit on. I've had like all these welts all over it. Thank God I have ass tattoos, but like trying to work with a swollen ass or swollen pussy, now I get it. Before, like, my pussy never got swollen up enough for me to be, like, concerned about it at work. But, Jesus, like, was I ever worried about bending over? Like, my ass was so red.
Oh, my God, right?
Like, have some courtesy, boys. Like, seriously.
The other night when I was like, this is before we got to name it. I don't know what we're going to name it. Is it have a boy name or a girl name? I don't really like boys right now, so I think we should name it a girl name.
Why does it say Tracy's dog on it?
I don't know, because dogs are beautiful things.
It says, look at that.
I have no idea.
Is that the name of the sex toy? Tracy's dog?
I guess. I don't know. No, the thing on Amazon is just like clit suction thing, purple massager, whatever.
Okay, give it a name.
Wanda.
Wanda's pretty funny.
I like Wanda.
So
anyways, so I was using that wand, the pussy smelling wand, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give myself a nice orgasm before work to start the night off right, be in a good mood, but I didn't have much time, so I turned it on fucking full blast, and I'm like, okay, it's done, and then I look down, and I see my pussy starting to swell up, and I'm like, fuck, here we go. So I'm like, making stir fry, and then I go into my freezer and I'm like, I gotta put something frozen between my legs to like take this swelling down before work, because like if it swells up as bad as it has in the past, like I will not make any money. So
you never know, guys like fat pussies. I heard that.
But it was like the inner lips were swelling up too, and it was just a mess. Anyways, a mess down there.
Those visuals, boys, we are single.
That's right. What was it? Where was I going with this?
Your stir fry on your pussy.
Yeah. So then I go and I have like a pack of like those like simply steamed veggies or whatever that you just throw in the microwave, and I take them out of the box and I just have them between my legs, like trying to take the swelling down. And then I go and I'm like, hey, like open my fridge, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot to buy a pack of fresh veggies for my fucking stir fry, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna use? And I look between my legs and I'm like, oh, I gotta use the pussy veggies.
At least you thawed them properly. The heat just coming off like. Yeah, that's what vaginas sound like, guys, when you are not near them. They breathe.
The ocean.
My baby.
Yeah, so I had to eat my stir fry with my pussy veggies. I don't know why I thought that was so funny, but like, fuck,
The video you sent me was really funny because you're like walking around with a fucking frozen veggie packet in your crotch. You showed your clit though, so I was like, I was gonna save it and repost it, but you showed your goddamn clit.
Yeah, if you're like one of my close friends and I have you on social media, you get to see so many of my nudes.
Now all these guys are gonna be like, how do I become your close friend?
I
want to see your pussy all swollen up.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Can you imagine how many weirdos are gonna come out of the woodwork if this ever got big? So many guys would be like, "Oh, you're on your OnlyFans, like send me that swollen clit, baby."
Yeah.
Yes, ooh, daddy.
I felt like some guys too asking me if I'd ever do like male female stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know how to like ask a guy if he wants to make porn with me.
Right? Crazy Craig was like joking. Hack's just like, yeah, just ask away. You got it. I mean, really, that is the way to ask. But like Crazy Craig was joking about making our own porn, and I'm like, we're both really hot and tattooed, and like you got a nice dick, and our genitals look good together. It's like, hell yeah, but like dealing with that kind of crazy.
Yeah, you'd almost have to like make like a business arrangement, like a contract.
He wouldn't sign a contract. I know that. He's too fucking nuts.
No texting me after we film. Like, we're not gonna cuddle after.
It's so weird because guys will do all this stuff and want the cuddles and want the affection, want you to be there for them, and then get mad at you when you are there. And they're like, well, I'm not ready for a relationship. And I'm like, I didn't even want a relationship right away either. But he you know what he said to me? He's like, I changed my whole life for you and I left my family for you. When I met him, the story was he broke up with him, like his girl, a week before I met him. And then now the story is that he left his girl for me. And I was like, that's the most fucked up mental trip to put on someone that you barely fucking know. Like, what the hell? What the fuck? Run, girls. Like, run. You can do so much better. And guys love stripping. They do. If they are, like, freaking out about your job already, like, just fucking run. Just run. Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, like, life is just too short to...
And you, like, guys, every guy out there, you don't deserve to make us feel shitty about our jobs when you know it is our job. You can't blame us for, like, our job. We're not, you take us for a dance and we don't let you touch us. We're not letting anyone touch us. And we fucking like you. Like, just get a fucking grip. Be real. And especially when your job is illegal and could kill people in multiple different ways. I'm not saying what it is in any way, but like, you have no fucking right to judge me in any way, shape, or form when you know I'm a good human. And you wouldn't fuck me or be around me or want me there if you didn't know I was a good human. You're making up your own excuses to push me away. And fuck off. Fuck off. You don't own us. You really, really don't.
Yeah, like, people, like, guys don't realize, like, how replaceable they actually are. Like,
yeah, and you can't control a stripper. You can't. We're the most independent bitches on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
And that goes for our friends, too. I mean, I've been realizing this a lot lately because we're all single, and a few of us have been fucking around with other men or not fucking around enough or going back to the old men, and you can't judge your friend on their romantic decisions. You don't know where their heart is and when they want to move on and everything. You just got to fucking be there for them.
That's in every way. Thing is, like, you know, especially if you're super in love with someone, you have a long history, you're comfortable with them.
Yeah.
You, like, everybody will have a oh my God, I'm just eating this microphone. Everybody will have a breaking point, but you have to let your friend reach their breaking point on their own, because no matter what you say to them and how you try to change their mind, it's not going to happen. Like, they have to figure it out on their own.
Absolutely.
Everybody has a breaking point. It will come.
And you have to realize, like, I've heard so much bad about every guy in my friend's life. I don't hear the good. We are way less forgiving than, like, with you and your ex. You're more forgiving because you know him and you have a history with him and you have feelings with him and everything like that.
Yeah.
There's a fucking past. You can't just fucking be unforgiving to someone that you only know so little about.
Yeah.
And you can't judge someone for going back to that person because you also don't know what they're doing. Like, a lot of the times my friends are bitching about how horrible their exes are, or their soon-to-be exes or boyfriends or something, and I'm like, you're also kind of being shitty back because you shouldn't be in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say on it. I'm not going to ditch you for going back to him, but, like, I do want you to be single and want you to be happy.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, there's a few girls out there that are just, like, ripping each other apart for who they're fucking, when they're fucking, how fast they're getting over someone. Honestly, just piss off. Fuck. Like, seriously, like, let us get off. Let us fuck who we want. Let us ride as many dicks as we want. You know, try not to shit where you eat, because that will get pretty fucking dramatic really quick. But, like, my God, if you had any policing over my pussy, I'd be pissed. And, like, I feel the same towards you. Like, you do you. You make whatever makes your pussy wet. Wanda's here. I agree with what I like Wanda. She's already left a way better impression on me than you know who. She got there quicker. She made you come faster. She comes in a satin satchel. I mean, like, that guy you were dating did not come in a satin satchel. He came in like a rusty potato sack.
Rusty potato sack.
Yeah, like sitting under a tractor for too long and the rust like drips onto it. And it's like it has that smell and it's like that dirt, that red must you can't wash off. That's him.
I didn't say it. She did.
I can be as mad as he wants at me.
Care.
What am I gonna lose from it? Oh no, more of your friends are gonna block me. Fucking call the cops. I'm so scared.
Oh my God, that's so funny. I like, oh my God, I go through like phases of being really mad, then really sad, then really happy. It's just like an emotional roller coaster right now.
Yeah, fucking breakups suck.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, it's kind of fun, like having an excuse to like drink a lot. Vodka, Xanax, smoothies, oh so good.
We gotta do more like, I'm like, oh, we gotta take advantage of this opportunity where you're doing all this stuff. No, that's wrong. But we do have to do more YouTube videos where we are being like our goofy selves and stuff like that. Like, we were on so many edibles when they did our makeup and they were trying to shove the lashes in my eyes. I was laughing so hard. I just feel like I'm starting to get my old self back. Like, it's just so nice. Like, I know too. I can tell.
Like
it
was like I had like a rain cloud over me for so long, and I'm not gonna like promise that I'm gonna be this 100% the whole time. I feel like I am just manic right now, but I feel like slowly I'm just gonna get my old self back and like.
Well, and you get tattooed next week, and you're gonna have fun with old friends, and like in one of the most beautiful provinces in the fucking world.
Oh, I get to work in the Okanagan.
I know, exactly. You're gonna have a fucking good ass time, and you know what? There's so many hot. Do you remember Tinder out there? I was like, oh my God, yes, daddy, face tattoos, muscles, motorcycles, fuck me.
Hell yeah. Oh, and I get to work a fucking motorcycle poker rally. So like I get to
make so much money.
Get paid to like, I don't know if I get to ride on a bike or not, but hopefully.
Yeah, just put that in while you're on the bike. Just screaming, grabbing the guy by the neck and choking him. Just like,
oh my God.
I feel like we're starting to get to the end of the subject of exes, so I do want to bring this up really quick before we do change subjects in case we do, because it's at the end of the list and I want to be a little more organized. It was vibrating so strong I thought my phone was going off.
Yeah.
So
ladies, take note.
We haven't said his name yet this episode, and we've been talking about crazy exes. I'm surprised. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Tony.
So everyone should know that Tony is like plural for every guy that's kind of a shit show in our lives. He's definitely not as crazy as Crazy Craig or anything like that, but there was one specific person that led me to say the name Tony, even though I've had previous Tonys in my life, and I'm still having more Tonys in my life that are shit. That Tony, he made his own podcast because of us. And like, I'm sure he's expecting us to just talk all this shit. But I'm not. I'm so glad that this podcast is opening up more outlets for other fucking people. I'm sure they're not just talking shit on us, just like how we don't just talk shit on him. But like, he has totally, and this is why I said his name, because I knew he would be comfortable with making fun of himself, because he actually has like a level-headed brain on his head. Yeah, he didn't choose me, which is not very level-headed, but but he knows that it's a joke, and he knows that we're making fun of him in good heart. I'm sure he knows, because he's putting it even on his Instagram and everything. Yeah. So after I found his podcast, we're not going to say the name because we haven't talked about cross promotion, and I'm sure one day we will interview him on the podcast. That'd be fun. But I had creeped his podcast, and I was like, oh, I'm like, this is actually kind of really fucking cool. So I unblocked him in every way. Like, I only blocked him because I didn't want to see his face, not because he's like sending me threats or anything like Crazy Craig would do.
I'm in your basement.
So I unblock him, and then I notice, and I'm so glad he did it, because like every little hold that man had on my heart doesn't exist anymore in any way, shape, or form. There's no more fantasies about this guy in my life at all. He shaved his beard. Thank God!
You don't think about him when you cry masturbate?
No, fuck no.
I don't even think about my ex when I cry masturbate anymore.
I was like, I'm not saying he's ugly after it, but that's definitely one of the reasons that I was there.
The beard.
Yeah, the beard. I'm like so stoked on it, actually. Like, I'm glad that he's getting his voice out. I'm getting my voice out. What the fuck ever. We're both funny people, so I'm sure we're both making pukes. I'm sure we're both making great content for who's listening, and I'm excited for him. So that's funny. I thought it was hilarious, honestly. Everyone was so like mad about it, and I was like, this is just awesome.
That is.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I like how it just says controlling guys no on my notebook.
Controlling guys no.
You would hope that we would know this by now, but obviously don't go for it. Don't go for those guys.
I feel like I'm just, I don't think I even want to like date around this summer or anything. Like, I just want to wear my floppy hats.
And look like you're always at a funeral. Oh, we can drive around in the Cadillac.
And have butt stuff in hot tubs.
Butt stuff in hot tubs?
Butt stuff in hot tubs.
I want to, no, I don't want to do butt stuff, but I want to do stuff in hot tub.
Yeah, I heard it's like not good for you though, because like the chemicals and shit going
fucking every man you meet in 2019 isn't good for you.
I've had real sex in a hot tub once, and then like butt stuff in hot tubs twice, and
butt stuff in hot tubs
twice.
When
I went houseboating like years ago, I fucking we stopped at that party beach or whatever, Nielsen Beach or whatever, and I like did so much MDMA. I was so high, and then I just like had anal in the hot tub with a stranger.
In the hot tub with a
Passed
stranger.
out with my eyes open. Like, everyone thought I was dead.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was some good drugs.
It was some good drugs.
Good drugs.
I remember the first time.
But I want to be on that level this summer, so. No, I'm just kidding. I don't do drugs anymore, but.
Do you remember when I did MDMA for the first time?
Yeah, that was scary. Poor little thing.
Well, it wasn't scary. I personally, like, I can't even take a multivitamin without throwing it up. Like, my stomach acid is so sensitive. So everyone had a pill of MDMA on my birthday. They put out half of it on a key, and I was like, that's too much. So I took that half, took a half of it, so like 1/4 of a pill, put it in a capsule because I was too scared to snort it, took the capsule. 45 minutes later, I'm puking and puking and puking, and I have to leave fucking work. It's my birthday. Everyone's having the best time ever. According to everyone else who took the MDMA, which is everyone at the party after, it was the best, the purest, so amazing, so awesome. And I was having the worst time, like, hiding away in the fucking bathroom, like, throwing up on my own birthday. But I remember you specifically. You took some because you were the last one to take it. You took it when we got to the house after the club. We took it at the club. Yeah. So I remember it when it hit you. You just like slammed the table and you're like, "Holy fuck, this is good MDMA." I'm just like, yeah, maybe for you. I'm like shivering in the corner and pale and like smoking weed to stop throwing up and just like vibrating and like.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like. I really like. I used to love doing drugs, and now I'm just like, even like. The customer last night, he's like, "I'll pay for your boob job if you find me coke," and I'm like, "But my phone's so dry of drug dealers. Like, you want some weed?" He's like, "Weed's boring," and I'm like,
I know, right? Fuck. Yeah.
Except for mushrooms. Like microdosing mushrooms and cleaning your house is a fun fucking thing to do.
I want a bunch of edibles.
Yeah.
Should we do a bunch of edibles tomorrow?
We should do a bunch of edibles tomorrow.
Yeah, with Darla?
Yeah.
Maybe? Yeah, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
I like we're planning our episode right here. Fuck. So, like, we do plan on having YouTube videos coming up and vlogs, and I hope that you guys know the difference between the two, because I do not want you guys reaming me out for fucking vlogs. They are boring. They're what we're doing every day. They're only 10 minutes long. If you don't want to watch them, don't watch them. But we did a lot of fucking funny ghost hunting videos. We did a funny security guys do our makeup. We're going to do one video per week. We're going to try to edit it ourselves. It's going to be fun as fuck. Let us know what kind of shit you want to see strippers doing outside of the strip club. Outside of the strip club. Don't tell us you want to see us teaching you how to twerk and shit like that. Fucking pay us for it.
Yeah, we still we have to go to a Walmart not by your house. Fuck.
Yeah, she's jumping into these giant Gladware containers, and she's like, I'm gonna jump out and scare someone. I'm like, dude, this is my Walmart. It's 5 minutes from my house. And I'm like, she's like, people won't recognize you. I'm like, yeah, the girl with the fucking 8-foot long dreads and the fucking face tattoos must be someone else.
I know, I freak at that Walmart too. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna stop going to that gym, because obviously I want to stalk my ex sometimes.
Yeah.
Hi.
It's only healthy.
Hi.
Fuck.
But yeah, I have some good ideas for skits and stuff, so it'll be fun.
For some skits. Yeah, you're way better at the skits. I'm better at the long videos. I don't know why, but we are. Yeah. I just want to give a shout out to like all my friends right now, including you. I'm the only one that's been single for a long fucking time, basically. Everyone's been in these long, toxic relationships. Cheating's been involved. You know, manipulative people have been involved. The love has died out. There's every single kind of breakup is around me right now. I just want to say how proud I am of all my friends for continuing to stay single, for making the right choice, for not going back to certain guys, for living their best lives. Like, I had one of my friends just tell me that she just needs to be a giant slut this summer. I'm like, you fucking do whatever you want. Stop worrying about all these rumors. Like, she's still in a goddamn relationship, and these rumors are just circling her. And just like, stop fucking caring. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes your pussy come. And just stop being around guys that make you cry. I'll be here no matter what, but just like, let's leave them. Let's leave them this summer. This is a single summer.
Yeah. It's just not worth being so sad all the time.
And like, every one of my friends, everyone that's close to me is going through like a big breakup. And I just like how everyone's handling it, honestly.
And then I noticed like a bunch like that, just scrolling through Facebook, and I'm like, wow, these girls are like getting engaged and getting married and shit. And I'm like, huh, and your husbands are just like paying my rent.
Yeah. Fuck. It is so fucking true though.
Yeah.
So I think I've been having a lot of good luck lately, and this is like a shameless plug. Like, it's just a shameless plug for my favorite witch store person, I guess. So I've been having good money spells and stuff like that. Good money, you know, fucking abundance, all that shit. I went to a big witch market with my friends here. Kennedy was there, Jasmine was there, Harley, all of them. Everyone was there.
She bought me treats because I was good.
Yes, she was good. And also because Crazy Craig tipped me so much on stage that he needed to share because he didn't tip her. So
Yeah, I was
that guy.
very upset with him.
So the witchery. It's thewitchery.ca is her website. And her stuff is so fucking powerful. I can't stop talking about it. Like, I run to her booth first at every witch's market. I buy as much as I can while it's there in front of me. She's also, like, this sounds really bad. I'm not trying to make her sound like she's doing anything illegal. But she's like my witch drug dealer, because I'll just text her up and be like, yo, girl, I need this candle. I need this kind of herb. I need this kind of oil. And she's like, yeah, boo, let's meet up later. And I'll go to her house and, exchange it. But, like, there's receipts. She's doing everything legal. It's just, that's why I call her my little witch drug dealer, because I'm like, oh, I'm having a hard time with this. Like, time to message the witchery. Her stuff is tits. She's awesome. She's committed. She's blessing some candles for me. And it's not taking a long time. I'm not saying that in any way. But as I was going to go pick up stuff for her, she's like, I don't have your candles ready because I want to make sure I'm in, like, full power and full energy to do them. I'm like, fuck yeah. Like, don't be a lazy witch, for sure. Like, that's amazing. Yeah, I love everything she's about. Even when I post her stuff, people message me and they're like, I know, isn't her shit amazing? I'm like, yeah, it is. She's committed. She's smart. She's well-educated. I like her. Follow her on Instagram at thewitchery.ca. Go to her website, buy stuff, and, be her friend. End of story.
Isn't her Instagram? It's like
it's
Witchery Way, I think is what it is.
Witchery Way or Witchery Market. She also has a market that she puts on. Oh my god!
Okay.
I open my phone and it's just
drunk Jesus.
It's just drunk Jesus.
It's just drunk Jesus.
It's fucking stupid Michael being ugly.
Stupid Michael being ugly.
Well, I'm sorry, but if you have an ugly personality and you act ugly, you ugly.
This is our podcast, and we
Witchery Way. Witchery Way. She's the tits. I'm picking up so much stuff from her. She's 20 minutes from Diamonds. She actually just messaged me. Yeah, she's at the tits. She's so, like, her heart is made of gold. I love her. Love her. Check out her shit. Buy her shit. Support local.
I want to be her friend. Oh my god, there's actually this other girl that I want to be her friend really bad. Like, the McDonald's in Oliver Square. I noticed that when I was, like, working at Shade last week, driving home, I was going to McDonald's every night just because, like, I don't know. Like, I wanted the McDonald's, but also, like, this chick in the drive-thru is just so cool that I just, like, want to be her friend. So, like, I just go there just have a little chat with her.
And that's by Shade?
The one in Oliver Square.
Oliver Square.
She's like, hey, babe, like, how's your night? How's work tonight? And I'm like,
let's fucking do this for a YouTube video. Let's go there, become her friend, invite her over sleepover, and then the next day we'll have her on the podcast.
But that's already been done.
Tell us your McDonald's story.
Yeah.
Well, not a sleepover. Let's do, like, Fantasyland. Because a sleepover at my house is scary. I'm sorry, if we brought over a stranger to my house, they'd be like, I'm leaving. There's so many dead animals everywhere all over your walls. Please let me leave.
Please get me out of here. Like, what are you bitches doing?
When we were filming our YouTube video, the security guards were, like, looking around and, like, they'd see certain, like, I do have weapons hidden everywhere. And they're like, what's that sledgehammer for? I'm like, well, I live alone. And they're, like, looking around. They're like, but this doesn't scare you? I'm like, no, like, the piece of taxidermy on the wall isn't going to come alive and eat me. But, like, someone can break through my door. And he's like, so you just live in all this stuff every night by yourself? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's creepier to me. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
Oh my god, the one security guard, I was like a couple years ago and I was drunk. I just like went up and like asked him to fuck.
It was
you want to get Starbucks and fuck, but maybe like not get Starbucks?
You intimidated him so bad. I don't even think that like he could have seen you as an option because he was so terrified of you. As soon as I was like, who wants to do my makeup? He's like, me. I'm like, you're fucking scared of Kennedy because she yelled at you because you rejected her when she was drunk, you asshole.
Don't reject me when I'm drunk. I'll yell at you.
Yeah. I think it's just that you need to be clear that like you're being rejected because you're drunk and he's trying to be a good guy, right? Because there's a few guys I know in my life that like had to tell a girl no, and I'm like, you have to be nice to them when they're drunk.
Tell me I'm pretty.
Yeah, I'd be like, I know. Fucking crack. Like, yeah, totally. I'd totally fuck you any other day, but you're drunk right now. Make smart decisions. That sounds better to me than being like, I'm never gonna fuck you.
I can't even remember being mean to him. I think he's lying.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just kidding. That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, I'm sure you yelled at him. Yeah,
You get different personalities with me when I'm drunk. I'm either very sad, very mad, or I don't even know. Not there.
Yeah. I remember texting you about like lining up the YouTube video. Yeah, getting a call, and I was like, oh no, she's heartbroken.
She's sad.
Oh no, she's sad. The worst of it was that you were just hungover, so that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, like, I noticed a lot more, like, I don't want this to be a drag in any way, but, like, I noticed lately that there's a lot less of us getting drunk at work and being upset about something and used to spending the night at my house. There's a lot less of that. There's just, like, a few, like, my life sucks with both of us, and we're just move on now. Like, we're both growing together, and I appreciate that on both sides. Like, we used to sit there and be sad about like man, I was so sad about Jesse, and you were so sad about fuck nuts, and like
fuck nuts.
Yeah, and here we are like just like, yeah, fuck you, fucking crazy Craig with your amazing dick. I don't fucking need you. And like I feel powerful as fuck being able to say that, because like he could make me come in 30 seconds and I can just toss him away like that.
So do I, but I think it's all the witchcraft for sure.
Yes, the witchcraft it's so important, because people don't realize that it's not this weird religion. It's so much of being in tune with yourself and doing the right thing that's for yourself, not for the person that you want to curse or put a spell on.
Yeah.
It's all for you.
I feel like I've been doing a lot of self shit lately, and it's just like helping.
It is, because you can't just jump into witchcraft and be like, I want to do a love spell so that this person feels a certain way. You have to know what your intentions are, and you have to know that inward and what you want to put out into the universe. You have to know that about yourself. So there's cleansing spells to do. You should have like a, cleansing bath, siege your house, all this shit. Like, do that stuff that makes you put intact with your own emotional feelings and not just with revenge. Because everyone thinks witchcraft is revenge. It's fucking not. It's just like trying to get what you want as well as being happy, you know? It's an even balance.
You do a little money spell, you go to work, you look a guy in the eyes, and the first thing he does is buy you out for 3 hours, and you're like, yeah, bitch.
Yeah, daddy. Do it.
I'm just kidding.
I have questions about Spells Task. Her name's Baba Yaga. That's the witchery. I have so many questions because like there's still so much about witchcraft I don't know. Yeah, I'm excited to learn.
I know. I want to get a few books actually. I guess you have some old books too.
I do have books, but like I don't know which way my witchcraft is going because there's so many different categories that I almost want to just talk to Baba Yaga and be like, I'm pretty sure what I like is hoodoo. Yeah. With all the idols and everything I have around my house, it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk to her about like what I need to be looking up to reach where I want to be and what would like make my soul spark, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's lots of witchcraft out there, but some of it really fucking bores me. It does. Just like any subject can bore anyone. There's always subcategories, and some of it's fucking boring.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just light as hair. I was doing a spell and it called for someone else's hair, and I was like, it should have said that at the beginning when I was like preparing for it. Like, it should be like almost like a recipe. Like you have to thaw your butter out the day before, because like when you do recipes, sometimes it's like, oh bitch, I was supposed to be thawing this for like 5 hours before the fucking thing. It should have said that immediately. You need his hair.
Oh my god, speaking of which, I like thought it would be really funny to play a prank on a customer like a while ago. He's like, oh yeah, like he's like, I don't know, for some reason I really like him, like dancing for him. I was like, it's the witchcraft. He's like, what? Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I guess like, you know, your tattoos and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, that's totally what it is. And then he's like, oh, will you like do a spell on me so I can make money? And I was like, yeah, I just need a lock of your hair. And I just wanted to see him rip out a chunk of his hair because I thought it was so funny. I was like, okay, I'll get on that.
I'm gonna need exactly 40 pubes. Go now, go. I want him to touch me. I need gloves. I'm gonna get gloves. Fuck. No, I really like what I've been playing with lately and what I've been researching with witchcraft. It's fun. And you see the fucking stuff on my sleeve? Because I was eating a burger. Well, or it's snot. I don't fucking know. I'm gross. I'm sorry. I'm so single.
It was snot from crying.
Yeah. You did promise that you would cry this episode. I'm kind of sad that you didn't, because
I'm just not sad right now.
But you know what happens? Okay, this is not a drag on Tyler whatsoever, but we do have someone in our lives named Tyler, and he gives us helpful hints. And he doesn't know this about us, but because we're brats and we don't get slapped enough during sex, we're brats. You tell us to do something, we don't want to do it. He's like, can you guys cry less? We're like, fuck you.
Fuck you.
We're gonna cry on air. No, but he's very smart. He's educated. He knows what he's doing.
Honestly, I might even be like crying tomorrow. We don't fucking know with me.
Yeah.
I'm a roller coaster of a dumpster fire. I'm a dumpster fire roller coaster mess, but I'm kind of pretty, especially now that I have lash extensions.
Why did my pants get suddenly so big? Your dick is ready to go in there. What time are we at, Heck?
57.
Ooh, daddy. Ooh. Why is it at 69? Ooh. I'll just tell us my socks right now.
I ordered something the other day. I went to Chopped Leaf or whatever and ordered something, and the chick was like, okay, you're number 69. I was like, nice.
Last night for dances too, I made $666.
Oh, you fucking whore.
But that's from those 2 buyouts. That's awesome. They were actually fans of the podcast. Shout the fuck out to you guys. Like, thank you. I had so much fun with you. Don't really know if I can mention your names because you were intoxicated when I talked to you. So I'm not going to say your names. But you guys were tits.
Just so you guys know, I'm also part of the podcast. So if you ever see me, you can talk to me too. Because
yes,
nobody ever wants to talk to me about it.
No, this is our last 2 minutes. This is going to get me a little fired up too.
Yeah.
If you guys want to be on the podcast, you have to mend with us personality-wise.
Both of us.
And don't just contact me. Don't just contact Kennedy. Yeah. And if you're at the club that we are at and we know you're there and you have every right to introduce yourself and shake our hand and you don't, you decide not to ignore us and to message us through Facebook, Instagram, texting, whatever, that's not cool. This is not how we get to know your personality, and we're not going to want to put you on the podcast if you're so scared of us you can't talk to us.
Yeah.
Just imagine a camera in front of your face. We don't want to plug your music or your clothing line or this or that. If you want to help us out, we'll help you out. But if you're just looking for self-promotion for yourself, that's just not cool.
Yeah.
Not cool. If you don't relate to us and you're just looking for some kind of out, It ain't us.
Yeah,
We're
like,
humans, and you can treat us like humans.
We have to like know you.
And just like we say all the time, like, because so many people message us, and not only do they message us, but they message us through someone else. So someone will message me and be like, hey, blah, blah wants to be on your show. Bitch, buy us dinner first. That's what we say every fucking time. You gotta get to fucking know us. Just because you watch our podcast and you think your personality would match up doesn't mean it will. We only pick people we can vibe with for an hour or more, and we can't do that with fucking strangers.
Yeah, like 100%.
Now, this is not saying that everyone who wants to be on the podcast isn't going to get a chance, but if you literally can't even fucking speak to us in person...
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
And you do have to go through both of us because
there's two of us.
There's two of us. Yeah, so
you have to be both of our friends.
Yeah.
Yes, and you have to bring something to the table, and this doesn't mean some kind of business or band or idea or anything, but you do have to have like discussions that you want to talk about. Yeah, we can't just sit there and discuss like a company or a clothing line or a music brand or something for an hour. Like, there has to be more. You have to connect with us, and we have to be friends. Yes.
Thank you for coming to our TED Talk.
Yeah, this is our TED Talk. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Kruella Kraken on Instagram, Kennedy_Rose1 on Instagram, DangerCat69, Uncle Hack69, Danger Kittens, what else?
Peelerz Pod.
I guess follow us. We'll have our not Instagram up. We already have an Instagram, but make sure to follow us on YouTube and subscribe and like and all that dumb shit.
Say bye, Wanda.
Bye.